The best way you can support me is with a simple subscribe. Subscribe to my channel for more content like this. All right, Mr. TALIAFERRO TV, very interesting story here. I can't confirm this. This is a TMZ slash Meek Mill's attorney, Mr. Joe Tacopina, I believe is his name. This is their report. I'm just kind of giving it to you guys so y'all can kind of, as y'all please, kind of decipher this information. Now, Meek Mill has received 2 to 4 years in prison. We've talked about this a couple times on my channel. I did a little research on the judge that gave Meek 2 to 4 years, because a lot of people don't know this. Prosecution recommended, they didn't recommend jail time for Meek Mill. They were not trying to give Meek Mill more jail time, but this was her going out of her way to give Meek Mill, an artist from Philly, more time in the cell in 2 to 4 years. And Meek Mill has always said that this judge had it in for him, that the Philly justice system wants to make an example out of him. He's never said he ain't did nothing. He acknowledged that he had some faults in the past, but he's like, yo, this judge, she wants me in a cell. She just don't like what I stand for, right? Again, I did a little research and I found this judge. I want to get her name right. Her name is Miss Genece Brinkley is her name, and I reportedly her and Meek are from the same area. Obviously, she's a few years older than Meek, and I'm about to tell you guys a story about what TMZ and this attorney, or Meek's attorney, they're reporting and saying that's kind of scary to me. All right. So last time Meek was locked up, or when he met with her, I don't know when this took place. Apparently, the judge, that woman you see in the corner of your screen right there, asked Meek to make a song about her, a Boys to Men type song where Meek got on a bending knee. Well, the name of the Boys to Men record was on a bending knee, but just to kind of put it in perspective here, she wanted Meek to kind of bow down to her and give her a salute. As they quote, that she wanted a shout out in the record, pretty much a ode to this judge. And apparently Meek laughed it off. He thought she was playing when she asked him for a record. And then the judge, as I quote, told Meek, I'm not kidding. And then when Meek was kind of just still laughing it off, she's like, suit yourself. So again, I don't know if that's true. That's what Meek's team is saying. An attorney and TMZ is reporting on this. I don't know if that's true, but if that is the case, and this judge you see right there wanted Meek to do a song with her, or a song for her rather, and shout her out, to me that would kind of make me think she has some sort of vendetta out for Meek. You see stuff like this in movies, yo. At that point you would think, yo, she kind of probably just doesn't want to see Meek flourish. She wants to be in a benefit out of this, because if you type in her name, honestly, I just did some research on it, all Meek Mill comes up. So think about it. Her biggest case to date, she probably deals with murderers on a daily basis, right? Every time you type her name in, Meek Mill's gonna always be tied to her, the woman that keeps locking Meek Mill up. So it looks like she wants some sort of attention out of this, and that's corny to me. When prosecution only offered, or they only wanted Meek to kind of clean his act up and do more probation, they didn't want him to do any time. They offered no jail time to Meek Mill. She went the other way and said, no, I'm gonna get his brother. Not only am I giving him some time, I'm gonna give him 2 to 4 years. Now, if you watch my first video, you know I don't believe Meek has been on his best behavior. No, I don't believe that. Let me make that clear. I'm not giving anybody any excuses. Meek did not move around like a guy who was on 2 strikes. Him and the Dream Chasers, to me, they still moved around quite frugally, right? I thought Meek could have had his act together a little bit better than how he was moving around. I thought he could have just clamped down on some stuff. When you see footage of him pulling up on Safari, look, I get it. Safari might have disrespected you, but Meek, you got to learn to pick your battles. Don't do it BET Awards weekend when there are thousands of cameras everywhere. When you see footage of a Dream Chaser knocking Beanie Siegel out, at least Meek wasn't present for that. But still, you know your name hot. You know you and Beanie Siegel's name was hot together. It's just not a good look. These judges and 12, they have cell phones too. They got Instagram and Twitter and Facebook too. As a matter of fact, they're on it more than we are. All right, I'm just saying, some of Meek's actions, even if you want to bring up some of the other stuff behind the scenes, reportedly the Dream Chasers got into it, French Montana, as of recent, at a Powerhouse show, other things with Meek, and then the assault in the airport, and the reckless driving in New York City with the motorcycles. Even though those cases were dropped, it's like, yo, Meek, you need to move around like Gucci Mane right now. You don't need nothing tied to your name right now. Gucci's moving pretty solid right now. He ain't doing nothing that he don't need to do. He got a strict schedule. He got a strict diet. He's trying to stay on the right path, and his team understands that. To me, it seems like the Chasers never understood that concept, and they weren't moving around like Meek had 2 strikes. And this woman had it in for Meek Mill, and she gave him 2 to 4 years. What y'all think about that story? Talk to me in the comment box below if it's true, and this woman wanted Meek to do a song for her, or shout her out in the song. How wrong is that? It's very wrong to me. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Thank y'all for the time, love, support. Stay strong, Meek, and come back with a clear mind, and come back, make some great music performance, and tighten that team up. You ain't gotta do no press. You ain't gotta do none of that. Just tighten that team up and stay out of the system, my brother. Subscribe to my channel for more exclusive content like this. Very, very sad story for Meek, man. Very sad story. Who knows where he will be? Who knows where music will be in 4 years? Music's changing like every 7 months, let alone where it'll be in 4 years if he does the maximum time that Miss Judge Genece Brinkley has recommended for Meek, as he's currently incarcerated in prison in Philadelphia. Subscribe to my channel, more exclusive content like this. I'm out. What's going on is yours truly, Mr. TALIAFERRO. And if you enjoyed this latest video, whether it's sports, hip-hop, or other culture-related activities, please subscribe to my channel right now. And if you want more from TALIAFERRO, you can always subscribe to the React channel for more of your latest reactions and music and sports highlights.